Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to do another game from the Yastrzemski career replay from his rookie season 1961 using inside pitch baseball. Currently on game number 17 of the season. And Yastrzemski is in the lineup today. I think he might have been off in that last game we played. But anyway, he's back in this game. Or it could have been 2 games ago too. But anyway, yeah, he's back in this game. And they'll be visiting the Minnesota Twins at Metrolpolitan Stadium in Minnesota. And Minneapolis, I believe. Minneapolis-St. Paul area. And they're going to be taking on Jack Kralek will be pitching for the Minnesota Twins. And let's look at his stats here. So Jack Kralek was 13-11 in this 1961 with a 3.61 ERA. Pitched 242 innings, allowing 257 hits, 137 strikeouts, and 63 walks. So the Red Sox lineup is as follows. Chuck Schilling, the second baseman, bats first. Gary Geiger, the center fielder, bats second. Carl Yastrzemski, the left fielder, bats third. Batting cleanup is the third baseman, Frank Malzone. Jim Pagliaroni, Pags, behind the plate, catching. Of course, he's catching. So that's what catching means, behind the plate. Batting sixth, Vic Wirtz, and at first base, I noticed that Al Red Sox fan also would call him Dick Wirtz at the same time too, sometimes. But it's Vic Wirtz with a V. Batting seventh is Carroll Hardy, the right fielder. Batting eighth is Don Budden, getting another start at short from in place of Pumpsy Green. And batting ninth on the mound, Tom Brewer. So that's your lineup for the visiting Red Sox. They're coming with a 6-10 record. They were actually 7-9 coming into the game, so they're not that far off. They're only just one game off their pace. In today's game, they did lose 5-1 to the Minnesota Twins. So if we can get a victory today, we'll be right on pace with our 76-86 record for the season, and a chance to improve that. All right, so Chuck Schilling comes to the plate. He's hitting .277 on the season with 1 RBI, 7 runs scored. So the defense behind Kralek is going to be Lemon, Green, and Dobek in the outfield. Lemon and Green average range. Dobek slightly below average range. Although Dobek will commit fewer errors than either one of them. Lemon commits the most errors in left field. Green and Dobek both have below average arms, with Lemon having an average arm in left. In the infield, it's Bertoya, Vadavelso, Gardner, and Killebrew in the infield. Bertoya with a below average range. Valdivieso with way below average range. Gardner with average range at second, and Killebrew with average range at first. Bertoya is the most error prone of the 4 at third base with a 15 rating. And Valdivieso, while having low range, has the least chance of committing an error. Behind the plate, Pate or Batty, he has above average range and arm. Actually, arm is neutral. Arm is average, and but does commit quite a few errors with that 13 rating. On the mound, Kralek has excellent range and is very short-handed with just a 3 rating. The lower the better, as far as error rating goes. And that is the defense behind Kralek. So Schilling steps into the box. Kralek looks in for the sign from Batty. Here's the windup in the pitch. And it's going to be a 4-2, which is going to be a strikeout. So Schilling strikes out for out number 1. Next up, Gary Geiger. He's hitting well so far, hitting .318 with 2 homers and 5 runs batted in. Only hit .232 in the actual season. Wind up in the pitch by Kralek. And we're going to have a ballpark card check here. And that's going to be a base hit. And he's actually going to extend it to a double. So a hustle double for Geiger. So Yastrzemski with an RBI opportunity here. Yastrzemski comes in hitting .204 with a homer and 4 runs batted in. Kralik looks in for the sign, looks the runner back. Toes the rubber. Here's the windup in the pitch. Lefty on lefty here. And that is going to be a single off the pitcher's card. And Geiger will come around the score. So Yastrzemski does get his 5th RBI of the season. The Red Sox take a 1-0 lead. Next up, Frank Malzone. He's hitting .333 in just 12 at-bats with a homer and 3 runs batted in. And the Red Sox are going to go with the hit and run here. Pitched by Kralik. And he's going to fly out to Dobek and right. As Yastrzemski hustles back to first. For out number 2. Pag's up now. Comes in hitting .222 with a homer and 5 runs batted in. See if he can add to the Red Sox lead here. And does not get the home run roll. He needed a 1-11, and it was at 18. But he does get a base hit. And Yastrzemski who was off on the pitch with 2 down, will motor his way all the way to third. So runners at the corners with 2 down for Vic Wirtz. Wirtz comes in hitting .279 with 4 homers and 8 runs batted in. See if he can increase the Red Sox lead here. And he'll ground out the first to end the inning. The Red Sox get on the board on the RBI single by Yastrzemski. And after 1/2, it's Red Sox 1 and Minnesota coming up. Tom Brewer on the mound. Let's look at his stats. Tom Brewer is 0-2 on the actual season. In the replay. With a 4.33 earned run average. 18 2/3 innings pitched, has allowed 14 hits. With 3 strikeouts and 8 walks. So the Minnesota Twins, the lineup is as follows. Reno Bortoya, the third baseman, bats first. Lenny Green is your center fielder, batting second. Dan Dalvik, the right fielder, bats third. Batting cleanup, Harmon Killebrew, the first baseman. Earl Batty, the catcher, bats fifth. Batting sixth is the left fielder, Jim Lemon. Second baseman, Billy Gardner, bats seventh. Jose Valdivieso, the shortstop, bats eighth. And on the mound batting ninth is Jack Kralik. So Bortoya comes in having hit .226 on the season with 2 homers and 25 runs batted in. Pitched by Brewer. And we'll look at the Red Sox defense right after this. And he'll fly out to Yastrzemski in left for out number 1. So the Red Sox outfield, Yastrzemski, Geiger, and Hardy, all average range. Yastrzemski and Geiger having above average arms, with Hardy having an average arm in right. Pretty short-handed overall, with Yastrzemski having the most likelihood of committing error with a 7. And Geiger the most short-handed with a rating of just 3. In the infield, it's Malzone, Budden, Schilling, and Wirtz. All average range, except for Schilling, who's above average. Budden and Malzone will commit a good amount of errors, while Schilling and Wirtz commit a lot less, especially Schilling, who's got just a 3 for a rating. So he's very short-handed there. And behind the plate, Jim Pagliarone has above average range, although does commit quite a few errors, Butch Hobson-esque errors, and has a below average arm. Brewer on the mound has an excellent range and very short-handed, as he does not commit any errors. So that's your Red Sox defense, with 1 down here in the Minnesota first. Brings up Lenny Green. Green hit .285 with 9 homers and 50 runs batted in. Also stole 17 bases. Pitch by Brewer. And he's going to ground out to Schilling at second. Fires over to Wirtz for out number 2. Dan Dobek up now. Dobek hit just .168 with 4 homers and 14 runs batted in. 125 at-bats. And he's going to draw a 2-out walk. Twins have their first base runner. Brings up the dangerous Harmon Killebrew. Hit .288 with 46 homers and 122 runs batted in back in '61. Be careful pitching to him. So 1-1. It's going to be a no. Oh yeah, pass ball. Wow, all the way up to 20 here. So Pagliaroni with the pass ball. So Dobek now in scoring position, so a base hit could score a run and tie this game. Oh my goodness, another wild pitch. Another pass ball, sorry. No, this one's going to be a foul ball. He said he got a piece of it. And it's going to be a ground ball to short. Budden looks the runner back. Well, she doesn't have to because it's out number 3. So the runner kept on moving. And that'll do it for the Twins in the first. So Killebrew is unable to get the run home. And after 1 full, it's Red Sox 1 and Twins nothing. So Hardy, Budden, and Brewer, bottom third of the order up for the Red Sox here in the top of the second. Hardy is hitting .304 and 23 at bats with 2 runs scored. And he'll pop up to Killebrew, who makes the catch for out number 1. So Don Budden up now, getting a start at at shortstop. He's currently 1 for 5 on the season. And he'll draw the walk. So Budden draws the 1-out walk. And we'll check out Brewer's stats, but I think we're going to have him bunt. And just hitting .098. So we're going to have, he's a 3 bunter, so we're going to have Brewer try to get Budden over in scoring position. So and, the lead runner is going to be thrown out. So Brewer unable to get the job done as he hits the bunt too hard. And they're able to get Budden at second. Out! So 2 outs and a runner on first. Now Brewer at first. Brings up top of the order Schilling, who struck out his first time up. And he'll strike out again. So that's it for the Red Sox in the top of the second. After 1.5, they have a 1-0 lead. So Bate, Lemon, and Gardner up for the Minnesota Twins against Brewer. Bate, a .302 hitter on the season with 17 homers and 55 runs batted in. It's going to be a range play at Metrolpolitan Stadium. A lot of hits on those range plays. And it does stay up. That would have been a base hit, but Geiger is able to get to it for out number 1. So a good play by Geiger to retire Bate. That'll bring up Jim Lemon, the left fielder. He hit .258 with 14 homers and 52 runs batted in on the season. Pitch by Brewer. Oh, that's just out of his range. At 1-12 would have been a home run, but this is a 14 roll. So that's going to take Geiger to the warning track. And he'll make the catch for out number 2. Billy Gardner up now with 2 down. The base is empty. Hit just .225 with 2 homers and 13 runs batted in. And Brewer will get him swinging. Actually, a called third strike.
Have you picked your designated driver for this evening? Please remember to drink responsibly.
So we head to the top of the third with the Red Sox still leading 1-0. Geiger scored the only run with a double back in the first. See what he can do here against Kralik. Oh, and he's going to get a chance. Oh, no, nothing here. Perfect. Kralik does give a lot of home runs up to lefties, but Geiger is not a home run hitter from the left side against left-handed pitching. Has a 0. Otherwise, that could have been a home run there. So he'll fly out to right for out number 1. Yastrzemski up now has the lone RBI in this game. So he'll come up with the bases empty and 1 down. There's a possible error here. And this is going to be an error on Bertoya. Very error prone over there at third, so he boots the ball. Yastrzemski is on the error. So that brings up Frank Malzone, 0 for 1 on the day. And he'll fly out to green for out number 2. Fagliaroni, 1 for 1 on the day. Oh, Fagliaroni is going to have a chance possibly to go deep here. And this is going to be I believe that's a home run. No, they're saying it didn't go out. It said it's off the top of the wall. As Dobek is unable to get to it. Yastrzemski is going to come around the score. At 5. So Fagliaroni is going to have himself a double. I thought that was out of here at first, but they're saying that it was off the wall. Just below the line. No instant replay back then, 1961, so we're going to have to go with the call. But that'll add to the Red Sox lead on the RBI double by Fagliaroni. And just to add to Al's Red Sox fans trivia, which he mentioned in his game last night, that Ted Williams' last home run, after his last home run on his last at-bat, he was greeted by Jim Fagliaroni, who was the on-deck hitter. So a little trivia there. So, Vic Wertz up now with an RBI opportunity, 0 for 1 today so far. And he'll strike out to end the inning. Don't know if that's... Yeah, I think one of that's going to be an unearned run. Because that's how Yastrzemski reached on error. Yep, so that makes sense. Easy check there. So 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the third now. Valdivieso, Kralik in the top of the order. Bertoya up against Brewer. Valdivielso. I'm sure Clinton Parks will tell me how to pronounce that one. Valdivieso. Hitting 190, hit just 195 with a homer and 9 runs batted in. Leads it off here in the Twins' third. Oh, it's not hit by the pitch. He'll fly out to Hardy for out number 1. Pitcher Kralik up now. Hit 151. Does have a home run on the season with a homer and 6 runs batted in. It's going to be a range play. Button's unable to get to that one. Tough play there. So Kralik reaches on the single. So 1 and 1 out for Bertoya. Bertoya 0 for 1 so far today. And that's going to be a ground ball. It's not going to be two, but they do get the lead runner. Throw over to first is not in time. 2 down now with Bertoy at first on the fielder's choice. Brings up Lenny Green 0 for 1. And he'll fly out to Hardy and right to end the inning. So nothing doing for the Red Sox in the 4th. So after 3.5, it's still 2-0 Boston. Kralik will face Hardy. Sorry, after 3 full, it's Red Sox 2 and Twins 0. So bottom third of the order, Hardy, Buddin, and Brewer up against Kralik. Hardy's 0 for 1. And it's a foul ball. And he strikes out. So Kralik with his 4th K of the day. Buddin up now, walked his first time up. This time he'll strike out, so back-to-back Ks to start the top of the 4th for Kralik. Brings up Tom Brewer, who's 0 for 1. Can he strike out the side? Nope, but he'll get Buddin to ground out the 3rd. Brewer to got it ground out the 3rd to end the inning. So up to 3.5 now, it's 2-0 Boston. So Dobik up now. He walked his first time up against Brewer. Metropolitan Stadium check. And that's a ground out to Buddin at short for the first out of the 4th. Killebrew up now 0 for 1. Had an RBI opportunity. His last time up was unable to deliver. Foul ball. Another foul ball. And so it's going to be an error check. Possible error check. And it's going to be an error on Buddin. So Buddin with his first error of the game. So Killebrew reaches with a 1 out. Wert's holding Killebrew on, although not much of a threat to steal. Bate up now. We're going to go with Bate. Sounds better. And he does not draw the walk. Instead lines out to short. Killebrew gets back quickly. So 2 gone now and a runner on first. Brings up Jim Lemon 0 for 1. And he's going to ground one to Malzone. Handles it cleanly, fires over to Wertz. And that does it for Minnesota in the bottom of the 4th. So through 4 full, it's still Boston 2 and Minnesota 0. Top of the order, Schilling, Geiger, and Yastrzemski up against Kralik. It's going to be a range play. So it's going to be a... And Dobek's going to make the catch. So great running catch. So that robbed Schilling of a base hit. So 1 out for Geiger. He's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Oh, and again with the home run check, and it was a 1 here. Wow. So Geiger, who's got weak power against the lefties, could possibly have himself a couple home runs right now. Too bad it wasn't Yastrzemski. He would have a good shot, 60% chance to get a home run on each of those rolls. So Yastrzemski up now with the bases empty and 2 down. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. Does not strike out. Instead gets a base hit. So Yastrzemski with his second hit of the day. 2 out single. Malzone up now, looking for his first hit of the day. And that is going to be a double.
He rocks one to right center field. That'll shoot the gap and go to the wall. One hops the wall.
And Yastrzemski was off on the pitch with 2 down. Will score easily. So Malzone with an RBI double. And Red Sox lead it now 3-0. So Pagliarone up now. He's 2 for 2 with a double and an RBI. Chance to pick up another one here. Possible error on a throw here. It's going to be a range check, and it's going to be a fly out. The Red Sox do add another run, and it's 3-0 now, halfway through. Gardner will lead it off for the Twins. He struck out his first time up. The only strikeout for Brewer. And he'll fly out to Geiger in center for out number 1. Valdivielso up now. Grounds out to Budden. Fires over to Wirtz for out number 2. So Kralik, he's got himself a hit his first time up. And this time he'll ground out to first. Wirtz takes it by himself. And we're through 5, and the Red Sox blanking the Twins 3-0. Wirtz 0 for 2. And make that 0 for 3 as he strikes out. 1 gone in the Red Sox 6th. Brings up Hardy. Also looking for his first hit. Grounds back to Brewer. Fires over to Wirtz. And the Twins go into order in the bottom of the 5th. Actually, oh, hold on. What happened there? Never mind. Little brain fart there. We had 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Top of the 6th, sorry. And no single this time. Alright, now we're down the top of the 6th. Red Sox still 3-0. The top of the order, Bertoya, Green, and Dobik up against Brewer. Brewer's allowed just 1 Twins hit so far. And has walked a batter. So Bertoya, not one of those guys, as he's 0 for 2. And he's going to ground out to Schilling. Flips over to Wirtz for out number 1. Lenny Green's 0 for 2 on the day. He grounds out to Malzone for the 2nd out of the 6th. Dobik's 0 for 1 with a walk now. And he strikes him out. So Brewer gets his 2nd K of the day. And the Twins go in order in the 6th. So 2/3 of the way through. Still 3-0 Red Sox. And we're going to let Brewer hit here. I think he's got plenty of gas still in the tank. He does. He's got that 10 after he faces the amount of batters he's supposed to face. So still got plenty of gas in the tank there. So we're going to let him hit with a 3-0 lead. Possible error here. And this time Gardner's able to handle it cleanly. And there's 1 gone in the Red Sox 7th. Chuck Schilling 0 for 3, struck out twice. So he's had a tough day against Kralik. And this time he'll fly out to right for the 2nd out of the 7th. Geiger got the Red Sox scoring started off with a double. Came around the score on Yastrzemski single. And this time he'll strike out though. So 7 Ks now for Kralik. As we reach 7th inning stretch time here at Metrolpolitan Stadium in Minnesota, with the Red Sox blanking the Twins 3-0. So it'll be Killebrew, Bate, and Lemon. If anybody gets on Gardner against Brewer. So Killebrew, hitless on the day. Until now, a no doubter there. So Killebrew hits the meatball served up by Brewer out of here. No doubter there, 20-20. So deadly against righties is Killebrew and lefties. And Brewer, very susceptible to the home run ball. Brewer has, for lefties, has not given up a home run, but righties, he's awful. So the Twins get on the board on the solo home run by Killebrew. It's 3-1 now. So Bate up now. Bate 0 for 2 on the day. It's going to be a range play at Metropolitan. And Melzone is up with it and fires over to Wirtz. So great play by Melzone there to retire Bate. Let's see here. There is action in the Red Sox pen. Lemon up now. And he's going to ground out to Button. So 2 gone now after the solo home run by Killebrew. So Gardner 0 for 2. This time Button's unable to handle it. And Gardner will have himself a 2-out base hit. So Jose Valdevelso up now. Representing the tying run. A line out to Button for out number 3. The Twins get on the board on the solo homer by Killebrew. And the Red Sox lead is now 2. So we move to the top of the 8th. Yastrzemski leads it off. Yastrzemski having a good day today. He's 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. And he'll ground out to Gardner for out number 1. Melzone 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Grounds out to Valdevelso for out number 2. Pag's also having a good day. He's 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI, just like Yastrzemski with the RBI and the 2 for 3. And flies out to Lemon and left to retire the side. So the Red Sox go quietly in the top of the 8th. And I think we'll let Brewer start this inning as he'll face Kralik, and they're going to lift Kralik for a pinch hitter to see who they actually used in the game. Hey, Bobby Allison came in to play right field, but did get an at bat, so we're going to probably use Bobby Allison as our pinch hitter. 245, yeah, we can go with that. So Bob Allison comes in to pinch hit. It's 3 for 5 on the season with RBI and 2 runs batted in. And we'll let Brewer pitch to him. And actually, let's look at his actual stats because those aren't up-to-date stats there. 245 hitter with 29 homers and 105 runs batted in. There we go. So definitely a home run threat. And gives himself a base hit, and that is going to be it for Brewer. Alright, so who are we going to have come in here? Probably going to go with Dave Hillman. Pitched in the actual, in 2 2/3 inning in the actual game, so who can come in now? So Hillman comes in with a 9 ERA, 5 innings pitched, has allowed 5 runs, 10 hits, walk and a strikeout, so he's had a rough start to the 61 season so far. And we are not going to have a bunt because they're behind by 2. Although Bertoia is a 5 bunter. So they might just want to chip away. And he is the leadoff hitter. I think with this time we're going to make an exception to that rule just because he is such an excellent bunter. He might be able to actually even get a base hit here. So we'll assume he's trying to bunt for a base hit here. And no, successful sacrifice bunt though. Has it. So 1 gone now, and Allison in scoring position. Brings up Green. Green had 9 home runs on the season. And he's going to rock a double. As Allison comes around to score the second Twins run, so a 3-2 game now. 1 gone. Dahlbeck with a chance to tie the game here. Hillman looks at the runner back, trying to keep him close. And he's going to ground 1 to Schilling. So he'll get the runner over. So Dahlbeck is retired on the fielder's choice. So 2 down now and a tying run at third for Killebrew. He's 1 for 3. He homered his last time up. So Killebrew with a chance to tie the game or have the Twins take the lead here. Oh no, home run. And Killebrew will go deep again. Oh my goodness. So Killebrew with a second home run in consecutive at-bats. Second home run of the day, and the Twins gives the Twins a 4-3 lead. Ouch. Ah. So Hillman gives up the long ball to Killebrew. And it's now a 4-3 Twins lead. At one point, the Red Sox were leading 3-0. Alright, Pate up now. Nope, not a single. And he'll ground out to end the inning. But the big damage done as the Twins score 3 and take a 4-3 lead. So now a save situation here. So the Twins are going to bring in their closer. Ray Moore comes in. So the Red Sox will have Wirtz, Hardy, and Budden. If anybody gets on the pitcher spot. Red Sox down by a run now. Moore's been having a rough appearance so far, but we can't go by that because it's not his full stats for the season. But on the season, he was 4-4 with 14 saves, 3.70 ERA, 56 innings pitched, 49 hits allowed, 45 walks, and 35 strikeouts. So the Red Sox down by a run. So Wirtz up. He struck out twice today, so he's glad to see Kralik out of there. And he'll draw a walk. And I think we're going to bring in a base runner for Wirtz. And I'm going to bring in Billy Harrell to pinch run for Wirtz. 4 base runner. So Carroll Hardy up now. Oh, he's a great bunter. He's a 4 bunter, so we're definitely going to have him bunt. Excellent. There we go. Currently 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Oh man, figures we did the home run roll. That would have been a possible home run. Oh man. Oh well. That's alright. So Button with a chance to tie the game here. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. Moore looks the runner back. Toes the rubber. Kicks and delivers. And that's going to be a base hit, so that'll score. Tying run will come in. Harold rounds third, comes in. So the Red Sox are able to get the tying run home. We're going to pinch hit for Hillman here. And let's see who they use for. They did not use any pinch hitters, so let's see who the computer picks. Pumpsy Green. 260 hitter. Could go with Pete Reynolds too. Pete Reynolds a 317 hitter. I think we're going to go with Pete Reynolds here. Yeah, we're going to let Pete Reynolds come in. So Pete Reynolds comes in to pinch hit for the pitcher spot. Hitting 304 so far in the season with two homers and 5 runs batted in. Hit 317 in the actual season. One down. I will just hit away. And he'll fly out to the left for out number 1. So Chuck Schilling 0 for 4 on the day, and he's good defensively, so we'll leave him in. Range play. Oh, single. As Dobik is able to make a great running catch.
An outstanding play.
Let's see here. So Red Sox use their only reliever here. Let's see what the computer picks here. We got 2 righties coming up. Oh, definitely not bringing in Ted Wills. Chet Nichols not use a lefty too. Alright. Oh, do we want to bring in Stallard or Fornellis? Or somebody else? Could bring in, he's awful, Galen Cisco, so I guess we'll bring in Tracy Stallard. Alright, now do we want to do a... No, we can't. Never mind. Oh, Billy Harrell. He was a pinch runner, so who do we got to bring in now? Who did he... Oh, Wirtz at first base. Oh, Reynolds was just a pinch hitter. Oh, man. I guess we can't. Well, I guess we can. He pinch hit for Stallard, didn't he? So we got to put him here. No, it's not what we wanted. Why did it say that? So I think we can do a double switch here, and then Pete Reynolds pinch hit last time. Yeah, there we go. So Pete Reynolds was the pinch hitter, so that makes sense there. And then we'll do the double switch there. Good. All right, that'll work. Okay, so Reynolds is in to play first base for Wirtz. He's not bad. He's a little bit of improvement arrow-wise, and a little bit, and has the same range, so that's good. So we don't lose anything there. We gain a little bit arrow-wise. So all right, so Jim Lemon be up against Stout. It'll be Lemon, Gardner, and Valdivieso here in the bottom of the 9th. 4-4 game. That's going to be a foul ball. So Stallard comes in with this even 6 ERA, record of 0-1, 9 innings pitched, 7 hits allowed, 4 strikeouts, and 7 walks. So he's been pretty wild lately. 2-5. So he's on a short leash. And it's going to be no error. But it is a base hit. So leadoff runner is on. Billy Gardner up now. There is action in the Red Sox bullpen. Gardner 1 for 3 with a strikeout. And he is going to bunt because he's a 5 bunter. So he's going to square around to bunt. And Red Sox will play their infield in. No, we'll play the corners in. That's right, corners in. Alright, play the corners in. They would have done that anyway with a runner on first. 4-3. And it is successful. So Lemon moves up to second. Do they want a pinch run for him? Yeah, I guess we're bringing Versailles to pinch run for Lemon. Makes sense. Alright, so runner in scoring position with 1 down now, the winning run. LWC up, Villavioso up now. 0 for 3 on the day. It's just a 195 hitter, so they're probably going to pinch it for him. I imagine they would. Do they have another? Yeah, they do have Consolo can pinch. Can play second, shortstop. And also Lepsio. Carr. He's not too bad, 217, so we'll let him pinch hit here. So Carr hitless on the 217 hitter with 5 homers and 18 runs batted in. So Versailles at second, representing the winning run. As Stout's eyeing him closely, and Stout is awful range, so hopefully the ball won't be hit to him. Oh, and he's going to walk Bakar. His run is meaningless to get to the pitcher. Okay, so it looked like he was trying to pitch around there, but let's see what kind of a hitter Moore is. Yeah, just 122, so he's going to be pinch hit for. John Mincher. I just let the computer pick these ones because there weren't any other pinch hitters used, so we'll just let the computer pick them. So 188 with 5 homers and 11 runs batted in. And that's going to be a fly out to right. Versailles will tagged in advance, though. So pass ball or a wild pitch could win this game. And yeah, he is susceptible to the wild pitch and pass ball 1-10 on the wild pitch basketball on the wild thing here. So we don't want to roll a 2-1. So runners at the corners. 2 down for Batoya. Here's 226. Do we have anybody else to play third base? That's the question. We do. And Archie Collins would be an upgrade. So I think we are going to pinch hit. Possibly for Batoya. See what they pick here. Aragon. 302 hitter, yeah, 100, yeah, he definitely would probably be brought in. So Naragon comes in to pinch hit. 302, just his second at bat. Well, 302 on the season with 2 homers and 11 runs batted in. So it makes sense that he would be bringing him in. So Stout looking to get out of it here. And again, they switch the. It should be the Twins. I mean, it should be their. Should be Stout on the mound, not Moore. It actually looks like they got they got Yastrzemski, but the rest of it is all. So I don't know what Yastrzemski's doing in the left field from Minnesota. Another wacky inside pitch thing. Here's the pitch by Stallard, 4-2. And you cannot get the strikeout. And it's going to be a base hit on the next pitch. So Stallard is fuming as he thought he had the strikeout. But instead gives up the winning base hit to Hal Narragansett. Oh, we probably should have gone a lefty on lefty there, but we didn't. So much other stuff going on. And the Red Sox fall to the Twins 5-4. As Stallard coughs it up. Oh well. They did actually lose this one in actuality, so we don't fall any further behind. We just weren't able to catch up. So that was a good game. Red Sox battle back, but Twins win it in the bottom of the ninth. The Red Sox fall to 6-11. Take a look at the box score here. So, alright, so pitching first, Kralek went 8 innings, 6 hits allowed, 3 runs, only 2 of them earned, with a walk and 7 strikeouts. Ray Moore gets the victory. He pitched 1 inning, he also had a blown save, which I don't think inside pitch does not track. But anyway, it's 1 inning pitched, 1 hit allowed, 1 run. It was earned with a walk. For the Red Sox, Tom Brewer, 7 innings pitched a fine game, 4 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, a walk and 2 strikeouts. They let up a home run to Killebrew, solo shot. Dave Hillman pitched just 1 inning, allowing 2 hits, 2 runs. Both of them earned. Also let up a home run to Killebrew also. Tracy Stallard 0-2 on the season now. And again, the Ray Moore 1-1 record isn't indicative of the Twins season because we're just playing their Twins Red Sox games. So Stallard, though, he is 0-2 with 2/3 of an inning pitched, 2 hits allowed, 1 run. It was earned with 1 walk. Almost got out of it, but not quite. So the Twins, I think we're going to give, still, even though the Red Sox came back, we're going to give Harmon Killebrew the player of the game there. He was 2-for-4 with 2 home runs, 2 runs scored, and 3 runs batted in. The rest of the Twins, Bertoia was 0-for-3. Narragon came on the pinch hit. It was 1-for-1 with an RBI. That was the RBI you guys just saw there, I believe. Lenny Green, 1-for-4 with a run scored and an RBI. Had a double. Dobek 0-for-3 with a walk. Pate 0-for-4. Jim Lemon 1-for-4. So Leo Versailles, the pinch runner, scored the run. Oh, I think that was the winning run there. Billy Gardner, 1-for-3. Valdivieso, 0-for-3. Kralek was 1-for-2. Bob Allison had a pinch hit single, came around and scored a run. And Ray Moore did not get a bat, but Don Minchner was 0-for-1 as a pinch hitter. For the Red Sox, Chuck Schilling 0-for-5. Geiger 1-for-4 with a double, a run scored. Yastrzemski is 2-for-4 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Yastrzemski's average now 224, so creeping up there. Frank Malzone 1-for-4 with an RBI, also had a double. Pags was 2-for-4 with an RBI, also with a double. Vic Wertz 0-for-3 with a walk. Billy Harrell came on the pinch run and scored the tying run at the top of the ninth. Carroll Hardy 0-for-3. And Don Budden was 1-for-3 with an RBI. Also walked. Tom Brewer 0-for-3. Hillman didn't get an at-bat. Pete Reynolds 0-for-1 as a pinch hitter and came on to play first base for Wirtz. And Tracy Stallard did not get an at-bat. So that's it, as the Red Sox fall to the Minnesota Twins today by a score of 5-4. They actually lost the game 5-1. So a valiant comeback goes for naught as Stallard coughs up the winning run. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. And we will see you in the next Carl Yastrzemski career replay from his rookie season 1961 when they faced the Minnesota Twins in the second of a 2-game series. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.